Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Kathy.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Spree. Patience to do what? Just to mix ingredients together and make it food?
Boy, that's a lot
and
of
put
work.
food for me on the table to eat?
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Spree. I'm Kathy.
And I'm Tony.
Okay, so today, what do we have to talk about, Tony?
Somebody actually called me and wanted us to discuss on this issue. I saw an Instagram video and I think I was sharing it with you. This lady said something. She had a talk show on TV in Nigeria, and then she was talking about that she would not let her husband shower her 2-year-old daughter, and they made it up a huge big deal. Have respect for her husband, that she's tagging her husband as a pedophile. So they had to make her to come back on the TV and apologize.
Truly apologize. It is on TV. I have to do it again. I'm really apologize. I'm so sorry. You deserve me better than that. My husband stands at the altar every morning.
Did she say her husband was a pedophile?
She never said anything about her husband
right.
being a pedophile. I think this is just like guiding against what can happen.
Right.
So people took it out of context, especially the men, to the point that I'm going to tell you what one of the men said. He said, when I was reading the comments, one of these guys said, if I were the husband, I would never let her go back to do the show anymore.
What?
I'm telling you, that was how much context lady said. Yeah, and that really took me to go back on her Instagram page and actually see what was going on. And then we are going to show you one of our apologetic video that, and then she had to come back and say that she was not saying her husband is a pedophile. We're gonna have you viewers listen to what she said.
My husband is not a pedophile. He's a highly responsible, decent man. He can never do anything to hurt any of his children. But I'm speaking for those women who know their husbands are molesting their children or sexually abusing their daughters, and yet they are not talking because they don't want the stigma. Oh, you don't trust your husband. How can you be the wife of a pedophile? Or the little girls who are being molested by their fathers. Nobody's speaking for them.
A lot of people don't like to talk about it because there's a lot of things that's going on right now in homes that we don't know about because people are afraid to come out and speak out about it. I know there's a lot of movies, about this topic. I've watched a lot of movies about fathers molesting their daughters, uncles, brothers, cousins, nephews, molesting not only female but also male
exactly.
kids.
Yes.
So I in some ways I understand. I guess I understand why some people kind of weren't happy about it, but then again, it's like a 50-50, you know what I mean? Who knows what other persons out there are going through? Who knows what's going on in their homes? A lot of kids don't speak out about it. A lot of girls don't speak about it. A lot of boys don't speak out about it until they get older. Then, like, oh my God, I can't believe you were going through that. So as long as she did not say that her husband was a pedophile, I don't see any reason why she had to come back and apologize. You see what I'm saying? That's her opinion. Like, you cannot chastise me for my opinion. That is how I feel. You know what I mean? So if she feels like she doesn't want her husband to shower her daughter, that's her opinion. That's not up to us to make a decision, right? Yes. And if her husband doesn't feel any way about it, doesn't feel insulted, or doesn't take it personal, I don't see why other men should take it personal.
Actually, I read her husband's comments on. I read some of her husband's comments, and her husband was saying he was the one who made that decision. That decision was not even from the wife.
Right.
So, like you said, which I do agree with you, that if her husband doesn't feel any kind of way about this issue, why are the people, why are the public showing so much concern and saying that what she said was wrong? And we have to understand that this issue is happening.
It is happening, but people turn a blind eye to it and pretend as if it's not happening, but it is happening.
And this lady said from the video that we watched, and she said people are afraid because of the stigma.
Yeah.
Like maybe if it's happening and the child reports to okay, let's say for example the father to daughter.
Right.
And then the daughter report to the mother.
Right.
They'll say like keep quiet, don't say anything because of the stigma. And which I do agree with you once again about saying people get to talk about it when they're older. And then apart from that, this issue, like I said, that it does turn a lot of child into something that they even don't want to be.
Right.
But because of the impact, because of what happened in their life when they were growing up, makes them to make some wrong decisions.
To become that way, yeah.
So now, this topic is going to lead us into child trafficking, because if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, like I said, this while they were growing up. Right. Even though some parents do give out their children to child trafficking.
Yes. Yeah, they do, for money.
They're comfortable doing that.
There's no way. I don't care how poor I am. I don't care what's going on in my life. I would never ever give my children up for money. I can't. Like, how do you feel as a mother?
But this is so funny because I was talking to your daughter the other day and she said right in our backyard here that it happens. So you'll be thinking that this stuff happens in the third world country because of the poverty and everything, but it actually happens
right here. It happens
in America.
Lot. Yes.
Wow.
In the famous America, it does.
People eat, everybody is able. You have government supporting you for so many things. Remember we were talking about that video of that lady that uses our children to steal.
Yeah.
That makes me believe that woman can actually use our child.
I would think so. Yes.
For child trafficking.
Yes. I think she could do that because they're so desperate. They're so lazy. Because I think it's laziness, because you don't want to go out. There's so many things that you can do to make money. Like, I see people with one arm, no legs, no arms.
Yes, and they're doing
they
good
are
for themselves.
Making money. There's so many things that you can do to make
and
money.
The internet gives
there's
a
no
lot of
excuse.
opportunity.
There is no excuse at all. Don't tell me that, there's no jobs. Use your hands. Do something. To take care of your kids.
That is really amazing. If not because your child was saying it, if somebody had told me,
right?
Maybe like let's say I called Nigeria and somebody said, "Oh, they do it in America," so I will argue it.
Exactly, because the kids know, like they talk and they're on social media. It's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, and the kids are always on social media, so they know everything that's going on.
To the point that she even said that the policeman.
Hey, Toy. Did you hear about teacher in Ocean County? He was taking morphine. He overdosed? I don't know if he overdosed, but he did morphine in front of the students. At elementary school.
No. I did not hear about that.
Really? I just had to bring it up before I forgot. Yes, an elementary school in Ocean County. My daughter told me, I was
But how did you know that the medication was morphine?
Well, that's what the news said. I'm just going by what the news said.
Well, things are really happening.
I don't know.
But the good thing is
on.
social media is bringing out all these things which should stand as an awareness to other people instead of saying something negative about it. Like,
Exactly.
why would you bring this up? Why would you bring that up? I
Right.
think when all of these things is going out, we should not just listen
Sit
to it.
and,
We should
and
not
cover
just
it up. Let
watch
it
it.
be known, you know, become aware. And then you sent me the video of the two girls that had the knives, the pizza cutter, and they were gonna
drink blood of
they were
their
gonna
classmates.
kill all the
Schoolmates.
kids, well, most of the kids, and they were gonna start with the smaller ones. They were hiding in the bathroom, and they were gonna kill the kids and drink the blood as a sacrifice to some satanic ritual, and then they were gonna commit suicide.
So these topics like this should let us be aware that train our children, educate your children. When they're going to the bathroom, they should not go alone.
Exactly.
They should not go by themselves.
Or they should look before they go in, like look to see who's there before they go. It's kind of hard. Because not all times they're able to do that, but I'm saying, like, be careful of what your children watch on TV or on YouTube, because they watch. It said that the news said that they watched a horror film or something.
Yes,
the night before,
the movie that
and they
watched
decided that they're gonna serve Satan. Right, and they were gonna do a sacrifice, and then they were gonna commit suicide and then go be with their master. Now you tell me, what kind of crap is that? If they hadn't seen it maybe on YouTube or on the movie, or whatever they were watching the night before, how would they know about it? So we have to be aware of what our kids are taking into feeding their minds. You know what I mean? You have to be aware. You can't just let them loose and not see what they're doing, because this is
pay attention to their mood. Because
Exactly.
before we were talking about child trafficking, we were talking about child molestation. It affects their mood. It affects their behavior. It affects their personality.
It does.
So when your child that usually talks and play around the house start to get moody, then something is wrong. And get words out of them. And when they tell you, don't shut them up.
Exactly.
They have mouth to, like what Kathy said, that how can you be so much in love and be so blinded in love, and then you forget about what is going on in the life of your children.
You're like,
and
I
then
don't
that
want to
brings
lose my
me
boyfriend, I don't want to lose my husband.
and then that brings me to what you said that I wanted to comment about what our children watches on YouTube and what they listen to. 2 or 3 days ago, I was so mad with my son. I said, you were supposed to be sleeping. I'm trying to put on this video that makes me sleep. I said, what kind of video? I said, what kind of video makes you sleep? I said, I want to say
it's a subliminal music.
They said they make sounds.
Yes,
they
don't
even
subliminal sounds.
No. I said, listen, if you cannot think on your own, you depend on medication. If you cannot sleep on your own, you depend on some kind of sound. I think it's demonic. Period. I said, show me the video. When he showed me the video, I said, my spirit did not go with this video. You do not need nothing to sleep. I said, my Bible tells me that God gives his own people rest.
Right.
So nothing is going to make you fall asleep. I told him,
what?
10 o'clock, your
okay.
video, your YouTube, whatever, your phone is off.
That's fine. I agree with you. But like sounds, like,
but they're still kids.
like,
they don't have the
right,
mind
they're
of their
kids.
own
Exactly.
yet.
That's true. That's so true. Because sometimes I do like to feel relaxed. So I'll listen to these sounds like the ocean, like the waves and the ocean and the river and water dripping.
Look at how you're wasting sound effects. Those are sound effects. Those are not to make you sleep. That's sound effects.
It relaxes me.
So when I'm looking for sound effects, I'll contact you.
It relaxes
because you know
me.
where all
I like
the sound
to hear the
effects
sound
are.
of the listen. I'm from the islands, okay? I like to hear the sound of the ocean. It reminds me of back home.
So are you buying your house by the ocean now?
Yes.
Oh, it's expensive though.
I know.
I think your
but
daughter
I
likes
am rich. In Jesus' name.
Woo!
Let
Amen.
the church say.
Amen.
You have to speak it, Toyin.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
I
then it
never
happens.
say I'm poor. I will never ever in my life say I'm poor.
That's
Okay.
good. I'm not poor.
Poverty
either.
is a
I'm rich.
choice.
Yes.
So you
You
choose
can
to
always-
be
you
poor.
have two
choose to
hands,
be-
two legs.
Exactly.
You have 2 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You have everything. You know, all parts of your body
Exactly.
working for you. So what else?
So,
All right. That brings us to the end of the video for today. Thanks for joining us.
Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.